Hi guys, welcome to Art with Mrs Hallowell. Each week we're going to have a theme, so you can do the lessons from prep to 2, 3 to 4 or 5 to 6 depending on what things you've got at home. And if you don't have things at home to make the marks, you can just use something else, whatever you've got, pencils, anything. Now if you do some work, Harriet the Hedgehog, she is here, she's my new mascot, my art mascot. You can send your work to your teacher on Google Classroom and maybe Harriet will choose it and we'll put it up on the arts page for everyone to see. So that will be exciting. So remember, just choose what you want to do, send it to Harriet and we will show it. Now each week we're going to have a theme and we're going to think about what the art elements are. So we're going to look for colour, we're going to look for line, shape, texture, form and space on the page. So we're going to look for those things. Now make sure you don't wear your best clothes because sometimes we might use textures or food dye. So maybe wear an apron but not your best clothes. Now you can watch the videos, you can do the videos with me or you can just pause the video, you can watch the whole video or come back to it later. Each week there'll be a different video on the learning web page, but you can come back to YouTube and you can find this video and you can do it when you want. Now make sure you clean up at the end of the lesson, otherwise your grown-ups are not going to want you to do visual arts. I've been collecting some bits and pieces, some old bits of like food containers. So in a few weeks we're going to have a focus on construction. So you might need to start collecting them. Now if you need help from your grown-up or a big brother or a big sister, just make sure that they've got the time to help you, ask them. If you are able to get hold of some paper, most of this I will just be doing on like A4 paper. If you've got coloured paper, that's great. If you've got textures and pencils, these are ones I bought at the supermarket, so that would be good too. Each week we'll focus on a book. This week we're going to look at Elmer the Elephant, so I'll put up a video of that and you can go into that and watch that many times as you like, and enjoy the lessons. Right, so after you've read Elmer the Elephant, we're going to now do some printing based on this storybook, and so you'll need to get a few things ready. So once you've read the book, you might want some newspaper just to put down so that your surface is protected. You're going to want a few pieces of A4, just white paper. I've got some paper towel. I've got a little bowl of water, but just a little bit of water in it, not too much. I've got some tin foil, which I got from the kitchen, but you need to ask a grown-up. Be careful because it's quite sharp, so your grown-up might be able to tear you off some pieces of foil that are the same size as the paper. I've got some pencils. Most importantly, I've got my marker pens. Now, your marker pen needs to be a washable marker pen, so it needs to be able to blend in water. You can also use your textures that you might have from school, but the reason I bought these ones at the supermarket is because they've got a very extra large tip. So compared to your little connector ones from school, which are washable and you can use, they're just a bit thicker and so they'll be quicker for me. So that's why I got those ones. But these are fine. Now if you've got one, you can use a marker pen, but if you don't, you can just use grey lead or a black pencil. I've got an eraser, just in case. Okay, so we're going to print using foil. It's a little bit messy, so you will need to put your newspaper down, you will probably need an apron, and you will need to get a grown-up to just get your tin foil. And you want this tin foil to be cut around about the same size as your paper. There we go, just like that. Doesn't have to be perfect. Now, we're going to print from the tin foil onto our paper. So we're going to make lots and lots of colours. Now, when I did this, I used all the colours. So I made an elm of the elephant with purple, pink, yellow, red, orange, blue, light blue, green. But you can just use the colours that you like. Okay, I found that the dark colours, the dark blue and the dark purple, didn't work very well around the middle of the elephant because you can see his eye or his ear. So I'm going to just put those at the top. And all you're going to do is start to colour. You can do a rainbow, you can do all the colours that you like. It doesn't have to be super, super neat. So you're just colouring in beautiful rainbow, whatever colours you like. So you see these colours colour really quickly. Now don't go too heavy, you don't want to rip a hole. Oh, I just ripped a hole. You don't want to rip a hole in your tin foil like me. I'm going to keep going. So I've done pink, purple, red. What next? Orange. So like I say, just use the colours that you want to use as long as it's a washable marker. And then we're going to put this to the side. So, I know some of you will colour this in really, really neatly, and that you understand that I'm going quite fast. I hope that you can see the colours. I'm afraid my video technique is not the best. I've got green, I've got light blue, and I've got dark blue. So I've kept the dark colours at the top and the bottom. For this project, we're not going to use the black because our elephant is going to be drawn in black. So once you've got your beautiful tin foil, that looks amazing, put that to one side. Now we want to draw an elephant. So on my piece of paper, got my grey lid, I normally start with the trunk, and then I go around to the bum, and I give him a tail, and then I come back down. Then I'm going to draw the trunk in, come down and do the front leg, and I'm going to do the back leg. And I'm going to give him a saggy belly. If you want to, you can give him back legs. Just do two L shapes like that. You can give him toes, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You give him an ear, you give him an eye. There's Elma. Okay. Now if you have a permanent marker, you can draw Elma on a permanent marker. But if you don't worry, because we can draw that when it's dry. Now the key to this is we get a piece of kitchen towel, and you're going to fold the kitchen towel. I'm going to dip it into our water. Squeeze it out. And then right the way across the page. The page isn't dripping wet, it is a little bit wet. This is why I said you might need an apron. So you might see it's a little bit shiny, it's a bit curly. So Elma's ready. I'm going to get my rainbow colours and I'm going to put them on top. I'm just going to smooth that down with my hands. Smooth, all over. Now, when you peel it off, if it doesn't work, you can just put some more water on the page and give another go. Let's see. Wow. Look at that. Looks amazing. Looks really good. If the colour doesn't reach the top or the bottom of your picture, you can cheat a bit. You can get your paper towel. You can drag that colour up. So it covers the whole of your beautiful elephant. There we go. A rainbow rainbow elephant. It's so special. Now when this is dry, we can take our texta and we can draw over the top of it. Okay. You might be able to get another rainbow print. Sometimes you can get 2 rainbow prints from the one piece of foil. So take another piece of paper and I'll make this a little bit wet. Put a little bit of texture on this now. We can make another piece of rainbow paper later. So you can get 2 prints from one piece of foil. You don't really want to waste the foil. You can use the other side as well. So when this foil's dry, you can use it to draw on again. It doesn't matter which side of the foil you use. So you can see there, you get 2 prints. So you could use this for another picture another day. And when your foil is dry, you can switch it around. You can colour that side. So that's extra for another day. Okay, you're going to need to leave your picture to dry for a little bit of time before you draw the black marker all the way around. Okay. Now I've started a scrapbook. And I've made a rainbow using foil prints. Foil prints are my favourite thing to do. And I'm keeping all of my pictures inside. So this is the first picture of the elephant. This one came out really well, it's my first one. And then I did an Elmer where I just printed on a rainbow, some clouds, and some rain. Because in the book there was a part to the story where Elmer gets rained on and his colours come through. So that was quite funny, that part of the book. So that's what I've done inside my book, just to keep it. So if you want to, you don't have to do a rainbow. If you don't want to do an elephant, you could do something like this. This is a robot picture. So I've done a robot and I've just done the same print over the top using the foil. So that's why I made this rainbow. But this rainbow, I had to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of paper and just do just purple, then just blue, then just green, just yellow, orange and red. And I cut that out. So let's see if our picture is dry. It is. Alright, so now you're going to just take your texta and just go right over all the grey lead lines. You know I love to outline. And then you'll be able to see Elmer. Now our Elmer's a bit stripy. He is not covered in lots of squares. I think he looks really good. There he is. That's your finished picture. If you want to, you can do like what I did. I bought paper from Kmart, lots of different colours. And I just put my Elmer, I cut my Elmer out and I put him on one of the backgrounds. So I just picked a background, cut him out, put him on top. So we can do that with this one. Or you can just leave it like this because it's really special. So if you're going to use scissors, you might need to ask a grown-up to help. Oh, I'm going to cut all the purple off of this one. If you don't have a black texta, you can use a black pencil. So yeah, if you want to display it on the fridge, send it to Harriet so we can put it up on the website, you can do that. Now you'll probably need to find a glue stick from somewhere if you're going to cut Elmer out and put him on a different piece of paper. Remember when you're cutting, you snip, snip, snip with one hand and move the paper with the other hand. It's a good idea to wait for it to be really dry. I didn't really wait long enough. But I'm super happy. He looks really good. Elmer's 30 years old. That's That's how long that story has been out for. I like this story because it's a lot like It's Okay to Be Different by Todd Parr, which is one of my favourites. It's the same message, and it's okay to be who you are. Don't forget, tidy up all your mess. Okay, now I can grab a glue stick and I can glue him onto the background. And I printed a colourful, beautiful rainbow. I love the elephant. If you don't have backgrounds, you don't have to cut him out. It looks pretty cool, doesn't he? Really happy with my llamas. They're really great. They're super fun. But don't forget, you can do a robot, you can do a car, whatever you would like to do. You just need tin foil and some water-soluble textures. Okay. So, lesson 1, week 1, printing. And we did lots of colour and lots of line. So the elements of art that we concentrated on were colour and line. Try and make your elephant nice and big to fit the page and put him up somewhere special. If you do something else, like you think of doing a robot or you want to do Harriet the Hedgehog, then just let me know what you did. Okay, hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Bye.